How to drink champagne. And you have to end with a thumbs up. It is the day before my wedding. It is also a day I want to run maybe 15 miles. We're, I think, less than a month away. No, it's about a month away from the marathon. And I'm about to go on a honeymoon to Scotland, and then to Buffer Festival in Toronto. Won't have a lot of time to do long runs. I'm going to keep running, but it might not be the super long ones. But I'm going to attempt 15 miles today. My legs have been kind of giving me trouble recently. The past few weeks, my knee would kind of start to hurt. I put a knee brace on, and that seemed to help. And I'm going to try to slow the pace today. I normally go about 8.5 minute miles. I'm going to try like 9-minute miles and see how far I can get. But first, I need food because we don't have any food in our house because we're going on a big trip. We didn't go grocery shopping because it'll all rot. And so I'm going to get food for me and China. She wants some biscuits and gravy. She's in the final stages of planning our wedding, and I'm going to do whatever she wants. So what got this whole jogging thing started was we're going to do a playlist for the show. I do the good stuff. We're going to do a playlist all about persistence. And we thought, hey, what if you ran a marathon? I'm like, okay, sure. And that was many months ago, and now I'm jogging a lot. And one thing I think I've realized, or kind of learned about persistence and about training for anything, but specifically a marathon, you're gonna come across challenges. You're gonna come across problems that you can only really come across by doing things a lot. When I first started running, my knee really hurt, and so someone in the comments said, consider losing weight. They didn't say it in a mean way. They said, consider losing weight. So then I decided, you're right. I'm probably putting unnecessary pressure on my legs. So I'm gonna reduce my calories, and I'm gonna lose weight. And I've lost almost 30 pounds now, and leg problems have gotten better. But then as I went on, other problems would crop up. My nipples started hurting, so I started bandaging my nipples as the runs got longer. My foot got blisters, so I had to make sure to wear the right socks so I didn't get blisters. I could see how any one of these roadblocks could stop somebody. And that's the challenge of being persistent. No matter what problem you come across, you have to keep going. You have to figure out a way to solve that problem. You can't just say, well, can't do it now, got the problem, if you ever want to succeed. And there goes a cop. People who succeed at things, people who make it far, I'm sure they come across the same problems everyone does. They just figure out a way to solve them. Another thing I'm trying to say, I guess, is that you could go into something big, like training for a marathon, and try to prepare for everything. You could read everything you could possibly read, buy all the equipment you need, and all the gear, and prepare for any contingency. And then that could make the challenge of starting greater. You should prepare, but there's such thing as over preparation, and maybe you're preparing for things that aren't going to happen. My approach to most things, maybe a little reckless, is to go for it and then deal with the problems that come up, rather than try to solve all the problems before they happen. I don't think I would start if I had to worry so much about everything. Like when I write a script or tell a story, I don't know everything that's gonna happen until I get going and get to a part where I'm like, well, this isn't working, I have to figure out a way to make it work. Like maybe a couple years ago when I started jogging, not to train for a marathon, but just regular jogging, I just grabbed my old running shoes from high school, and I just started running. I didn't even know you needed to buy new shoes. And then after about a couple weeks, my ankles killed and I couldn't walk. I could have just said, well, running's not for me, I'm done. Someone told me I needed new shoes, so then I got new shoes. I had to wait another few weeks probably before my legs could function again. I mean, that's dangerous, but at the same time, you can paralyze yourself with preparation. So I just went and got us some food, and while I waited for the food, I just read over my rough outline, my rough draft of my vows. Focus! There is no way I'm gonna get through that without crying. I was crying just reading the rough, and I'm a little because it, you know, crying is fine. I'm not too embarrassed to cry in front of people, but trying to read something while you're crying, that just, it's just not good. Like, your voice goes all over the place. It's not a, but what I'm reading won't be as effective if I'm crying the whole time. And I get so like that if I'm crying and trying to read something. I gotta really try to not make that happen. I don't think I can, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'm prepared to go. I got my knee brace on. I got my new shoes. I got my compression socks. I got my shorts that don't sway too much when my phone is in my pocket. I got Band-Aids on my nipples. I pooped and peed. I ate some food, had a bunch of water, and I got headphones and my phone so as I can listen to my stories. Right now I'm listening to the Golden Compass. And I think I'm ready to see how far I can go. I'm gonna go, I'm hoping for 15 miles. May end up being like 12, may end up being like 4 if my knee starts hurting. Mitzi knows that I'm leaving. Oh, I'll be back soon. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. 9 miles. That's all I could do. My leg started hurting. Hopefully on this these next few weeks, when I'm not running as much, my leg will heal up a little bit, and I can get back up to, because I ran 12 before and it didn't hurt, so I should be able to get back to that, and I will, and I ain't worried about it. So you don't gotta worry about it either. All right? What are we doing now, love?
We're going to our rehearsal dinner.
Oh, what do we have to rehearse?
Well, really nothing. We're getting married tomorrow, but we're not rehearsing that at the dinner.
Let's rehearse eating and drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should rehearse that.
Yeah, Mitzi can't go.
You can't go
to a restaurant
because the world persecutes dogs.
I know, baby.
Hey, that's my mom. That's China's mom. Uh-oh, you don't want to be on camera. I'll blur you out. I did. That's my sister. Hey, hey. I'm going to show you how to do cinematography. Okay? See, look, you get close up on an object, tracking shot. Okay, now move it over to another plate. There it is. And then we're gonna go over here. Rack focus. It's changing focus mid-shot. Rack focus on the glass right there. Boom. And then we're gonna go down here to this plate. And then it's cool because it's like when you show a plate like this without like any person, it tells its own story. You know, it's like someone ate that plate and they left that fork there. What happened to that person? What did they eat? It had sauce.
And where did they go?
And where did they go?
How did they feel?
And then we're gonna end it on. We should have a good ending. What's the ending? Here's what I'm gonna do. The bartender. Why do we end on the bartender? Should I zoom in on him? Here it is. Here we go. Here we go. This is a story about a bartender.